I need a new iPad, I swear God. But this why I can just grab it, just go off by me at any time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, everybody. Such a wonderful day to be alive. Such a wonderful day. Today is the 24th of August, 2023. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, everybody. Such a wonderful day to be alive. Put one in volume down, otherwise you're going to echo. Okay. I did it with the equipment, so I don't want it to echo. Okay. So, if they echo, tell me. If they echo, tell me. Because I try for pull one in volume down and get to the other one. If they hear me here to tell me. If they get me, tell me. I want for no kind of three equipment that they use. Now three equipment that they use if they really echo. Mohamed Bangura, yes, you can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content. So yes, Mohamed Bangura, yes. Please send me star. Anyway, if you hear me, let us know. Good morning. Okay, good morning, everybody. Such a wonderful day today. I believe say in a all no waiting that they go on at the country these few days. So a day for can explain to ina for can tell ina for make ina know waiting they really go on. I know say tell God thank you for Kasada Kitchen Week first of all. Kasada Kitchen Week is very, very important. Kasada Kitchen Week is still the play. Kasada Kitchen Week important oh. Kasada Kitchen in week they play. First of all, as the PRO for PPP, People's Power in Politics. I don't say we go to the ICC. Either the hearing me or the echo. As the PRO for PPP, People's Power in Politics. You need to talk. I don't say we go to the ICC. I wonder why they call echo on this one. Okay, okay, let finish this. Okay. All right, okay. I know it's in the go on. So, okay, let me get off this and I start on this. All right. I'm sorry, I've been to use me Kasada Kitchen, the brand, and Kasada Kitchen, so it made the echo. So I mean just get for do one or two and pull one and do one. Okay. I'm sorry if I've been get from two sides. Because I've been hearing the echo from one into the other. So anyway, good morning again. Good morning again. For those of you who are just joining me here, good morning. First of all, you know what? I'm gonna go off. Let me get to hold on. Let me get on this iPad then I can right. Let me get on this iPad. Oh shit. I really need to forget on Okay. Let me get on this. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to change from this iPad to this. So I go off back now and I come back on the same page. So yeah, please bear with me. Let me go off here and come back on the same page. Yeah. And I be because I've been at the time for change the iPad the way the iPad one I use, so like I go get a better reception. So yes, I think to say this is the right one. So just bear me, please bear me. I just get for change. So okay, right. You hold on a minute. Let me get to this one, then I can share from here. Where could be the best thing for me to do. So I just get to change. So okay, right. Okay. Okay, I can check the volume down now. Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's tag people there from on the side because I try for get from one page to another. So shit, I don't know why this one they giving me the opportunity for tag. They give me the opportunity. Good morning. Good morning. Would you share for me at this page because they use this new thing and they make a able for tag or whatever. So okay, I don't know. Which I did reset now. Okay. Okay, like I use my phone and share. Like I use my phone and share. Yes, good morning. Will you please invite your friends, tag your friends, and then we can discuss about this PPP and waiting to go on at the country where I believe say very important and we get for ask questions. Waiting to go on with this David Wise Bangura and AYV because we as Sierra Leoneans, I think to say we need for the northern thing a day something where they involve with economy. They're not going to just sweep them under the rug. Without Sierra Leoneans, they don't know. Because afterwards, that David Wise Bangura SSF been come, can tell we say they attack him. And again, according to what you would see, he was not attacked. It was a deal went bad. So again, how did they treat with Sierra Leoneans? David Wise Bangura not to Kasada Kitchen. David Wise Bangura a reputable journalist where they work for the government-owned or quasi-government-owned enterprises. These are the pattern what they see in this government. In anything will happen, they go tell you say they do commission of inquiry, but at the end of the day, we're not hearing nothing waiting they go on that commission of inquiry day. Once again, not to David Wise Bangura a topic I bring in this morning. And Samuel Wise Bangura, sorry, David Samuel is the same to me. Anyway, not to Samuel Wise Bangura issue I bring this morning. I bring the issue of people's power in politics. Now I bring this morning. I know say for 5 years, some of una we don't know me and my political stand. Una know say I've been the support Mother Bill 100%. Me now one of them one the way contribute greatly in President Bill becoming back a president for Sierra Leone. Yes, I contributed because even though me na born APC, when APC not be the do right for the people of Sierra Leone, I go against my party and I fight for the people of Sierra Leone when they're very important to me. They're important more than any political party because the country, the green, now the most important, that the most treasured country when we get in my heart. No other country, no they were important like a Sierra Leone. Even America itself here, where I don't there. I swear to God, I don't spend more time in a salon than the time I don't in America. So again, I feel Sierra Leone at my home. That's a for sure thing. So I go love Sierra Leone more than any other country. And again, if I ever for sit on America today, I ever for talk or do anything in America here, that because of the foundation come on as Sierra Leone. When I most unique country in the one of the world. I don't care what you say. Sierra Leone is the most unique country, and the only country where Christian and Muslim would live together before for 65 years, 60 years, till this last 5 years. Now we begin get issue with Christian and Muslim. But again, the country that the most beautiful country in the one whole world. I don't care what you say, and I don't care how you want to feel. Even though we get evil people, the way they rule the country, the atmosphere, the country of itself is one of the most wonderful countries in the world. Its geography, its mineral resources, its enrichment. Oh yes, the country are the best. I don't care what you say. So with that being said, I know say some of una today not understand wetin don go on at the country because this particular government full of lie and propaganda. Even though when they see the truth, so they know the truth, so they not agree accept the truth. Una know say the people's power in politics for 5 good years. We don't. First of all, I want to tell you that people's power in politics is not a political party. People power in politics now a group of people, Sierra Leoneans, from all walk of life, we just decide, say, let them come together for come highlight the things the way they go wrong in the country. And again, we some of we in America here, some of in Adena Saloon, but we all desire, we all atmosphere, all what we want the low country become a better place. If Rwanda can become a better place, why would Sierra Leone for become a better place? Where Sierra Leone get much more mineral and much more resources than Uganda. So now that for that reason, then I make some of we come moves. We join we call ourselves people power in politics. People power in politics, we get everybody. They will get APC, we get SLPP, we get C4C, we get NGC, we get all kind of mandate. Because anybody will not agree with anything where they go wrong, the only place where you get for Kanto are people's power in politics. Because we country don't reach a point where even inside the country, you could not talk against the government, let alone say outside of the country. So the only voice where the people be not get now, where they ever talk for them, where they ever see their suffering, where they ever able for analyze their suffering, now the people's power in politics. And again, the people's power in politics don't do a tremendous job. I don't know this now this Ogiri fly. They don't do a tremendous job. If today democracy, the feds road for Sidom, now because of the people's power in politics. If democracy, the feds road for Sidom, now because of the people's power in politics. I remember during when SLPP them in opposition, then we get a group where they call reminiscence, where now the now Minister of Information, Sidiba, the Minister of ICC, Ben Kelfala, now they get reminiscence movement. What is reminiscence movement be there for? Now for speak out the ills of the APC government. Now for speak out the hardship where the APC government been they go through, where the APC government been they make the people they go through. Now for talk about the too much traveling by then, where we been thinking to say Aneskoroma be just the fly, Aneskoroma flying me the fly. But reminiscence movement, right? But when this new government come, we find out say Aneskoroma a joke him in the joke. It don't mean even they fly. This new government, they fly the flu and to their flueness. Their flueness with the sole motive of going to propagate the good name of Sierra Leone. Not knowing for say all waiting them they go for go do now for for satisfy Fatima Bio in desire. Where now for achieve all the awards which have been paid for by Sierra Leoneans. Then pay them. You know, it's so painful that I see one blogger they say Mother Bio in Peking don't go get a pilot license that was paid for by Sierra Leoneans, paid for by Sierra Leoneans. And when you look at this person, where they say the crown of Mother Bio in Peking, for all this time, Mother Bio not get money for carrying Peking go do private helicopter training. Then you say she's the first Sierra Leonean. We're going to do helicopter training. He go do helicopter training. What does that tell you? That Madam, you don't buy helicopter. But you don't get bicycle for ride. But you proud for can say, Madam, you're first speaking. Girl, in Pekin are the first speaking we don't get training. No, first of all, she's not the first Sierra Leonean we get training. Rose na South Carolina, when they try for do Senate, she has a pilot license too, a private pilot license. And that one day, your money will it take work for them. But again, it's so sad for lay people and they talk about that day. But again, like I say, not to that day I can talk about. What I can talk about right now, waiting the people's power and politics do. I know say some of you we not get brain, we not they think. I know say some of you we not get brain, we not they think. Somebody they asked me one question here. He said Daniel Jibrila. He asked me, it's bad for empower you picking. It's very bad for let you deprive 1,000 and more students of Lewinsky only for empower you one grand picking. It tells you how selfish he is. It tells you how selfish he is. He allows students of Lewinsky for become vagabonds, for become kush takers, just for empower you one grand picking, where you not be getting opportunity. After you thief 18 million, you not empower nobody, not even you picking. Oh yes, it's very, very wrong for let empower and picking at the detriment of 1,000 Sierra Leonean students of Lewinsky University. It is very wrong. Oh yes, it is very wrong. It's very wrong, sir. If before you use that 80 million, when it thief that you people they earn for empower and picking, not only one way you picking them, the poor of Lewinsky University, when take 3 years, some of them turn stone breakers, some of them turn kush sellers, some of them lost direction, some parents then die of frustration only for satisfy you one great picking. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Again, like what they say, tell God thank you for PPP. And I know say we all be for me. I should have been a party for we from PPP. We for go now this for go Holland and Sweden, even to the ICC. Yes, I should have been a party, but I'm not saying that 10 days just happened that I had this issue with Janet Bangura Lewis, where I began for go courts, and where GPOX how we call this GPOX go be a false witness against me. So because of that, I'll not be able for go join the team. But again, we get a great news for Ina. We get a wonderful news for Ina. We get a news we're worth celebrating. I know say some of Una can tell me, Kasada Kichi left politics. If you not no, I am a politician. I love my people. If you do not want to support me, do not support me. But me people, they elect them. Elect them, and that make I been talk to them. When Mother Biobin come, he can tell them, say, it come with accountability and transparency. Now me people that be elect, that make I convince them. I say that support Mother Bio. He can cut down on expenses. Yes? Now for that reason, they have been campaign for them. For human development capital. Now that reason, they have been campaign for them. For like I unify the country. Now that reason, they have been campaign for them. Yes? And again, are they proud among all the bloggers? 5 years ago, I'm the only blogger where SLPP pay for from Seattle, Washington for Camp New York. Yes, I'm the only blogger where SLPP pay for from Seattle, Washington for Camp New York. Never mind, I say we're not the biggest blogger, but I tell you, say during those days, when they're not sabi some people they safe. SLPP, they get that money for me, they pay for me from once from South the not the Atlantic, from the Pacific to the Atlantic. So they don't know me for long. Kaseda Kitchen, Pastor that one don't die, I know Sabina name there, or you know to Sierra Leonean. But be lie, if you're not Sierra Leonean, you must know your that name there. If you know your Yampa good, your Yampa bad. If you know your Yampa bad, your Yampa Rakalabu. If you know your Yampa Rakalabu, you must your Yampa Lucky. When I name the old man Sabia. And now that name they that make people they Sabia that name there. I don't care you want ticker. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Now that this Kaseda Kitchen, I make some of it, there's a bit some of it and name there. Some of in our way calling ourselves celebrity today or whatsoever. Now this Kaseda Kitchen, bang, bets. Now, first of all, I play some music first because I enjoy. Yes, I make the sabi some of it today. So now not ever tell me kaka. That's what I say. So again, like what I say, I play with music because the music who can play. What we at the switch. Because waiting the episode now, the switch we at. Because the show they're telling us say we don't work. And because we don't work, we see results. We the PPP, we don't work. And because we don't work, we see results. Kaseda Kitchen, God bless you, week. Because if Kaseda Kitchen week not be there, Fatima Biobi don't telling us say man get PhD pankudeta. They be not ready for they be not ready for brutalize the people. But when Kaseda Kitchen we come into play, it changed the system. And again, finally, now Fatima for saying, finally, it don't be. Yesterday, they be lie to him and say, ICC not invite Mother Bio. Just yesterday, they be lie to him say ICC not invite Mother Bio. August 24 is a historic day in a salon. Something happened August 24. Either Shekin birthday, August 24. Something happened. I get any historian here because I just see August 24. And it sent me memory to something where happened at Sierra Leone on August 24. Anyway, if you don't remember, I don't know. Something happened August 24. What happened, I cannot remember. But there was a terrible something where happened at Salon, or good something where happened at Salon August 24. I cannot remember, but something happened August 24. But again, like what they say, like what me brother, you were not to waiting say pendulum, you were not to pendulum. You before go get your platform, let's talk what you want to talk straightly. Me, I talk how I want to come. Na me platform. Yes, this is my platform. You can for educate, inform, and entertain. So no can direct our for talk. Okay? Thank you for learning that. All right. So, Madam you been telling us in propaganda them be telling us say ICC no invite Madam you. In propaganda them be telling us say na lie, PPP lie. We're not gonna ICC. I wonder outside the day right now. When they self don't confirm am. Say yes, Madam Bio is being invited by ICC for the killing of innocent people, for the massacre of innocent people. So again, we did a good job. We went there, we demonstrated, and our voices were heard. If they not be hearing with voice, they not be for inviting Madam Bio, because in a way they Sierra Leone, in a not be get voice for talk. Una way they Sierra Leone, in a all not slave. each and every facet of the mainstream media has been hijacked. No, everybody not all slave in Sierra Leone. Nobody can talk. But again, we within at the diaspora, we una sit down at the insults. Now we they bring justice to Ina. Because why we are Sierra Leoneans, we love Salone pass party. We love we country pass party. Now that make we as Sierra Leoneans, we go out there. No Sierra Leonean, no suffer for justice like a Kasada kitchen. No Sierra Leonean, no suffer embarrassment for the people of Sierra Leone like a Kasada kitchen. Yes. Up till today, while they talk to you so, continuous harassment. They just they call me 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock morning. You mami Bobo. Come on, Angeli. Come on, Amanatu. You mean continuously. So I don't feel so any Sierra Leonean they face harassment like that one day. I don't feel so. I can tell people that I get a secret admirer. When you just why you hear me voice. Because I can't imagine why you they call somebody 2 o'clock morning, 3 o'clock morning. You know Momo? You know Momo? That's just it. You know, born. Kakara kitchen. Obsessed. Some people are obsessed with people. But I go through that every blessed day. Trust me. Every day. And I look for music. And always I look for music. Because you know so get music will can take win them. No let it be. In a tell man be a Lego boy. In a win the election. Now we get the power. Now we get the power. Now we there we now. I like them with Clover. Now we there we now. Madam, yo, back, come on here. ICC don't ready for you. They don't come for you. I be warn you. I say you go back. You go come on here. Thank God, thank you. First of all, I want to tell we thank you, company Sierra Leoneans, where they contribute greatly for we members of parliament. You know, I tell in a thank you where they contribute for with members of parliament through the APC fund, and with the PPP2, we can open a way yourself your fund for help for collect some funds for we members of parliament, elected members of parliament. And again, we tell them thank you for whether they hold on to democracy in our country. We tell them thank you whether they hold on to democracy. Come on, our mother Bill travel 510 times. He go around the one whole globe. He say he go preach democracy. The democracy where he go preach, they get opportunity for let it present the democracy to people. What it bring can to win a brutality. What it bring can to win a moderate style. What it bring can for we tell we say there's in a supreme power. It bring dictatorial tendency. It bring dictatorial attitude to the people who vote for him. It bring pauperism to the people that will vote for him. He said he not go ever give the people of Sierra Leone the right. He go force himself onto the people of Sierra Leone. So yes, today it's a wonderful day for the people of Sierra Leone. It's a wonderful day for 5 mass graves what we always they talk about. Yes, it not can be your sister, it not can be your brother, but it can be your cousin, it can be your auntie. One grand pikin die in Sierra Leone, a president will care for be concerned. But for 5 mass graves, not a single word of recognition to those who died, who he murdered in cold blood. Ebo na so. Ina ask in herself say today, where Captain Valentine Strasser, a Sierra Leonean, where feel where I don't care how we did. If me when in America, so I don't have for 20 something years. Salon better pass America for me. Because I get you I go do na America, I get you I no go do na America. I get you I go do na salon, I get you I no go do na America. Let nobody no fool you. Salon better pass America. The only thing that the amenities they now will not get. And not of us will not get the money for get the amenities. If Madam Bioki spend all that million they buy one green picking, forget a private jet license, then can use that money they pay that 34 hospital. Then picking they not go to die yonder. But again, we'll get an ignorant one like a Jibril, where they can ask me, say, if you wrong for let's spend money by picking, whereas you don't get good medical, who say you did. You get for one go Ghana for go get medical. Dialysis is dead in other than the country. You brother, you sister, then they die of malaria, curable disease, AIDS, they fluctuate. Now the country, venereal diseases, instead of them teaching her about sexually transmitted diseases, then they give you part for block your ass. You know they think about them. Where AIDS and HIV they kill 25% of the youths that when they die today in Sierra Leone. Now HIV and AIDS they kill them. HIV, AIDS, and hepatitis C. Now they kill them. So many young boy and young girl they get lupus that salon them when they're not even aware of. But again, an ignorant idiot, they telling me say, if I take care of in Pekin, whereas the masses, where elect them, they not get the basic. Some of them are sick to in a brain. Now that reason they call some of you are idiots. You know, that's the thing that they're calling an idiots. And again, when you look at those of them when they support this stupid and ignorant government, the people that they suffer the bunch of the poverty, but yet still they can come here ignorantly. Ignorantly. I just look like an IB blog. IB blog. It don't begin show a uniform for when the 1922 with the SLPP. 30 days not get foot. It not get foundation. But you want to see go and support SLPP and insult an OBE. Can you imagine somebody when I been done from 5 and drop out, we could not even articulate in cool English because they have small because of political affiliation. Gonna insult a graduate when the graduate in Pekin educated person, but politics topic will not get standard again, will not get role model again. I mean, if like a Fatima na a role model, then Akinsoya they call her Mrs. Lipstick, then you could tell you how the world not turn. No wonder we Pekin they all take kush. Because those are the architects of the role models that we get down at Sierra Leone. Anybody when you open your foot somewhere, then you are a role model. Anybody when you fuck any time born born any kind picking, then you are a celebrity. Any Chris man when they give jigs, then go carry and go on television for interview. Whereas the farmers, the young girls, when are farmers, when are entrepreneur, whether they for be example to our country, they've not been seen. But we get Obate. Then they put on a national television, they interview Obate. Then they put Sakwis or Sakos waiting, the national TV, they interview Sakwis. Whereas we get young girls them, when they, first of all, even Sweet Lulu, doing a good job. Very good job, Sweet Lulu they do. Using her hands, making use of waste products. Making use of waste products. Being creative. Being creative. But again, when they want stupefied in a brain, I'll become what you do. I will not stupid in a big glorified by stupidity. What you Obate for offer the people of Sierra Leone? What is SASCO get for offer the people of Sierra Leone? Whose development SASCO and Obate they bring to the people of Sierra Leone? Don't get me wrong, they're entertainers in their own field. But do they deserve our national platform? Where we get young picking them, I see my other lady, where they do farming, young girl, where they do farming. In nothing to say that them people the day we for being role model, what for the look at. Now Obate or SASCO, it tells you the mindset of our people. It tells you the mindset of our people. Now them people the day in a picking for the look to as role model. Now them people the day in a picking they aspire for be. Now them people the day. No wonder AYV no go bring the better news story now. Because they don't get no news. The news for telling us say at me anything we Kasala Kitchen talk, and I go watch it, go. It go come back to pass. For over 5 years. Why don't they telling her? I say Fatima Bio, now get you answer for our gas and the criminal cartel. In our own not be believe me. Now in I don't see him. The woman don't get what he wants, not the on you now. In our accident, say who stand the inauguration, get for take place. When they preach mob justice to the people, they not be know the consequences. But again, tell God thank you for Kasala Kitchen cap. Because if Kasala Kitchen in wig not be plain at New York, the election should have been unopposed. Because that was the plan. For KSL APC gonna cut when did they reach SLPP become unopposed. But because Kasala Kitchen wig involved, there was words that were being said. And then words that I come for hunt them. They like it today. I'm not saying that I'm not going to share this because not to drama. But them points they are very important. Because in I go get for remember and back say Kasala Kitchen be chocolate in there. True. If it had been drama now, Congo, start talk about person in the bedroom affairs with for Bokunaya. But then conversation there, they're very, very important. Because waiting in I don't know how much hard PPP, which is non-political, they fight for democracy. To the point that today, even the opposition, APC, could not defend their own people. To tell you how tyrannic Madabio government be dey. But who that defend the people then today? Take today we don't get result and the people's power in politics. And love Salon left by that. Everybody gets their own strategy or their own tactics, whether they use for send a message. Now, inside the same social media, we see SLPP partitions, then they all gone, then they put gun, then they tell you, say, if you don't support Madabio, they're ready for finish you. So if an other party say me, now Mamikos, I go use for get a result, and we see the results, oh yes, Mamikos, it work. Mamikos is very effective. Because Mamikos no be there. APC, they may get more for talk. APC was totally finished. APC was already a sellout. Now only Mamikos, like same with country, like today. Like that for the go on straight dictatorship. In a not wonder self. In a not asking herself a question. Say why make Prince Adin not the talk Boko again. In a not asking herself a question. Because when the people's power come into it, when the people's power come into it, nothing on earth can deter the people. And again, Madabio, you are so dumb, I swear to God. No wonder Dr. Lai call you Mumu. Because waiting happen election day for send a pure signal to you that the people don't want you anymore. And since that election up till today, except you want to be stupid, but if you did a Sierra Leone, you dey see say the people don't want Madabio anymore as their leader. And again, I thank God for APC. I thank God for APC. Sorry, sometimes in the morning when I wake up like that, I drink plain water like that, I get choked. So I get to take time for put a door, otherwise it will choke me. Yeah. But again, like I say, I thank God for APC for where they stand the grounds, for where they stand for defend the people of Sierra Leone. against nepotism, for whether they stand for defend the people of Sierra Leone against tribalism. And again, we all should be excited, because for 5 years, Madam Biogi will fight mass graves, and he refused for recognize anybody where he murder. But again, they authorize the police for make a statement against a criminal. When just 2 weeks ago attacked a presidential candidate. But there was no police statement against his action. This is a wake-up call. I tell you, Madam Bio, I said the youth of Sierra Leone, when they get tired with you, they go either run you the Sri Lanka way or they run you the Samuel Kedo way. And we are pushing towards it. We will not relent. And we will not back down. We are not relenting, neither are we backing down. Now we country. Now we write for Faith Forum. I can hear some people, they're so ignorant. You sit on America. Yes, I sit on America because not to one place for they for sit down. You expect me for going to salon for let them go lock me in a jail? You expect me for going to Sierra Leone for let them go kill me? You expect me for going to Sierra Leone for make them go murder me? Or you expect me for going to Sierra Leone and they go lock me voice? Like how they don't lock each and every each and every voice. Even now that the government should be spending money on advocacy against Kush and the destruction of our youths. Instead of that, they would prefer for spend that money there for intimidate opposition members. Then I think to say that government will care about it. There was no Kush in that country till this government came. Ask Julia Diallo how the Kush guys inside the country. Una ask Anmaya Bio how the Kush guys inside the country. Those are the people who are responsible. Una ask Yakubu Bio how the Kush guys inside the country. Now the Wataki. Now that make as Madam Biokani said, he put all his family in a strategic position just for damage the youths, Jibrila. That is all to damage the youths. 5 years ago, you see the amount of youth, drugs, Kush, fentanyl, in the country. But because Madam Biondo say, if the youths are sleeping, they will not arise and stand up for waiting they want. Sierra Leone are so stupid. I see the label them. Fatima then a mall they spend in a money. In a then a salon in a not get lights. In a not get eats for it. But in a still they say first they spend in a money almost for one cup race. In a wait. Now $8 million. 8 million. Now the TV side Fatima house. But you still sit down there, they attack Kasada kitchen. Yes? You still sit down there, they attack Kasada kitchen. When he don't declare mob justice done, he don't go, he enjoy, he feel free. You sit down there, you attack Kasada kitchen. But tell God thank you, that Madam Bio, they don't indict too. They don't invite them. They don't invite them for like an answer. Waiting happen to them people the way you queer the Pademba Road. Waiting happen to them 5 mass graves. Yesterday I get a call. Yes, I get a call. I get a call from one, you know, he don't beg me. So when person don't beg you, one thing about me, you don't talk. I respect you for that. I know we'll call the person name. I got a call yesterday from one SLPP guy, and he called me say, "Hey, Kasada, I say you know, saying I'm my girlfriend." The quack it and I say, "Me and most of them they talk good one." Now I say, "My sister, I say, I want me clear you for the call me name now you live." He say right now, he say I don't go underground. He say waiting I mean the expect not to so it be. He say you know say you platform a big platform. He say when you call me name so you know go right. He say do a big. He say I don't repent. Sort of, talk the canani. But again, it just bring me back to some of Una. We're so ignorant. We're so stupid. If Una not learn what it happen to Agata, na tell this way na for learn. If some of Una not learn waiting the apple so when Madabio has been invited by ICC, Una no go learn again. If Una some of Una no learn waiting happen to what's they call this boy? What's the name? Oh my god. Uh, Lawrence Liman. Some of Una no go learn again. If some of Una no learn wetin happen to chief minister, some of Una no go learn again. But again, some of na make I call some of Una mean they idiots. Because by right, some of Una for the asking herself, say where is Fatmata Sawane? Who help us to fight for this party? Where is she today? And with this PR system, do we even have a space anymore? Because Pokofina not be even understand how the PR system they work. Even though we try for educating her, it have been so stupid because it have been blocked with color. So today, I find out say some of Una in a family members the way we are storage SLPPs, they don't even get space again na the party. And again, 1 year like so, that's so Fatima will be telling her. He says some of it they get for shifting the common at the party. And that's so it be. But again, I want to tell the people of Salon Tenki, for some of Una women they give you information in all contributes. For those of Una we lost in a people their lives, Una all contributes. For those of Una who are men throughout these 5 years, it's a victory for Ina. For those of we where they beat back, we are victorious. Because at the end of the day, we have seen a light at the end of the tunnel. And there is no way their propaganda is going to work anymore because we are seeing it with our own eyes. Now, nobody no go lie to you, say ICC not calling me. Because 2 days ago, they tell you that say a lie. Now, there is no way for lady telling against a lie. But again, before we go further, I want to make clear tell me where you're watching me from. Right where you're watching me from. Because I like for no, so I can give you a big shout out. Tell me where you're watching me from. Oh, yes. So tell me where you're watching me from, please. Tell me where you're watching me from. I like for no sign that they watch me from. So I can like for giving a big shout out. And again, you can invite one, just tag one person. That is another way you go help people. Just tag one. Like when I can win the course, that's on page, or when myself can the chair. I can tag, that's how I make it tag one person. So tell me where you're watching me from. Peter Dowda, also you watching me from. I want to know where you're watching me from, please. Oh, Miss Fina Boy, she say Maryland, thank you. Marie Camara, Arizona, okay. How in the nobody? New Jersey, Jasco, Franklin, good morning. Minnesota. Oh, my darling Marian, how are you, my love? Fatmata, Belgium. Okay. Bina Suma, Portugal. Thank you, my love. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want to make it a table so that they watch me from Fatmata from Belgium. Thank you, darling. Tombo Makeni. Okay, no, Nabina, they talk something now. Oh, Michael from Finland. How are you, my dear? O- Osaina to Kamara from um, DC. Oh, Esther Cisse. Thank you, Esther Berry. Adilaki Conte for okay. Adikali Conte. Adikali, good name. I love your name. I hope so you go keep on that name the day. Because now we people that also Englishalize with him. If in America yeah now, where you see Fanta something they call Fantasia. Where you see Esther self now Esther self one change in name. Mary herself one change in name. But they also keep you Alikali for with you Alek nowadays. Baki Barry. How are you, my love? Oh yes. So well, you know, it's so wonderful that some people so ignorant in America, yeah. Donald Trump they gonna court tomorrow. Today. Now bad be enough for gonna court. Ma we thief we country money. Ma we murder with people they right under we eyes. If there was no time that he did murder people on the 25th, he murdered that nature. Okay, Aya from London. Good morning, my love. Becky from London. Good morning. Yeah. Italy. Yeah. Then it can pain me so much where educated Sierra like a Sylvia Blyden. For tell you say no to everybody when they inside politics love the country. For like a Sylvia Blyden, and now we know say she was only in politics to fill her own pocket, not to for the masses. Because if like a Sylvia Blyden, they support Fatima, they join Fatima for intimidate Sierra Leoneans when they talk against the ills of Fatima, you know something is not right somewhere. It's sad, but that is the truth. Now that make I can tell in a the Sierra Leonean, especially una when na Sierra Leone, una when go school na Sierra Leone, una when get in education na Sierra Leone. In not be intimidated by the one that we come on that America in London, where they say they can't they go school now, yeah, they are all thieves and criminals. They are all failures in life. Believe you me, they are all, most of them are failure in life. Waiting they can America, they can London, they not achieve Kakaga's backside. So the only way when they can make themselves meaningful na for going to Sierra politics, and that one day exactly Sylvia Blyden not telling her. If Sylvia Blyden, who was once a minister of children's affairs, can support a first lady when they preach mob justice against the people and the children of Sierra Leone for Taisha country, let God sorry for them. Let God give with people that will love the country without any fear of favor, or not because of the selfish aims and means. Again, I want telling us say the people's power in politics. We don't do such a tremendous job. And today we are proud as Sierra Leoneans. For say we went through the hills, through the valleys, through the streams, through the waters. For be victorious. They like it today. For a letter asking Mother Bill for go answer to his stewardship towards the people of Sierra Leone. People's power in politics we are forced to reckon with. Again, I want make in know say in America here, we have only two people where you can ask questions about people's power in politics for now till the 29th of October, where we they get a meet and greet na Maryland, where we dey ask with fans and friends from all across the United States for come there. In Maryland, we go get the address for Ina and everything. Now that time will give an intake of who and who. We're not gonna give everybody in the group. No, we are not going to do that. We only get forgive with financial secretary. The obviously mean I don't want no job other than being the PRO, just for talk for the group. We'll get to a leader for now when DJ Yusuf of Ohio. DJ Yusuf of Ohio is our leader for now of the PPP. America, the 52 states in America, DJ Yusuf, he's our leader for now. And again, they get a meet and greet. You go, I think Esther is on the 28th, right? On the 20th of October in Maryland, we'll go give in the address. And let's tell you now, PPP not a political group. Now, people's power in politics. Now, the voice of the people. In all knows me, now APC picking. But inside PPP, now they will be there back to talk against APC. And like when SLPP need the power, so when they don't begin do wrong, in all know we go talk back. So PPP na all man group. Even though all man get a political affiliation, it is just a pressure group. Just a pressure group. So again, like what they're telling now, on the 28th of October, we do a meet and greet in Maryland. Obviously, there is nothing where we can do without finances. Bina left me, Kasana Kitchen for president, left me. There is nothing we can do without finances. So again, we get for Kanto, we people them, and we get for ask for support. At the same time, in alone, not forget say we get some members of parliament, some elected members of parliament, where then they hold the fort for the people of Sierra Leone. Not so because they're selfish like Arnold Thompson. Not so because they're selfish like Arnold Thompson, where care about his soup, where he don't cook. There are other politicians, there are other APC members, they're member of the people of Sierra Leone. So even though they cook their soup, they prefer let their soup in a fridge like cold. But Arnold Thompson, he be want eat his soup one. He don't care about the people. You see back what come back to say, be careful of the one that will come on at the diaspora. When they go back into the country, they have already become failures. So all they go there to into politics is to go and enrich themselves. Now that make not able for see the suffering of Arnold Thompson. Not able for see the suffering of in people. In members say he don't spend beaucoup money and his soup go cold. He don't want make his soup cold. Let them not put in a fridge. It tell you the kind of politician where he go get for be. He go get for compromise the well-being of in people. Because why? He no want make his soup cold. But PPP, we there. Then they beat we. Then they curse we. Then they intimidate we. Then they harass we. But today we get the victory. Today we voices are being heard. Today we dey fight for the justice when the people of Sierra Leone desire forgets. And so today, it will be a day of jubilation. It will be a day of celebration. Because we are one more step to victory, and we are one more step to freedom. We are one more step to the voice of the people being heard, and to God, our voices are being heard in high places. The same place that Mother Bio went to make Sierra Leone great, our names, our voices have been heard in those same places. So yes, victory is sure. For 5 years, nobody dare talk. For 5 years, we were all under bondage. But today, the people of Sierra Leone can say, indeed, we are getting very close to seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We are getting there. And when we get there, our youth will be liberated. Because for as long as this vampire is in power, our youth will be under the influence. But again, one more time, I want to tell the people of Sierra Leone, thank you. Una all will support we, the people's power in politics. Again, I want to tell King Adebayo, thank you. For 5 years, tirelessly pleading for the people of Sierra Leone. I want to tell each and every member of people's power in politics, each and every member of Concerned Sierra Leoneans, each and every member of Sierra Leonean Lives Matter, we been go with we na New York to Washington for go demonstrate and lend their voices. I just want to tell Masige Timini blogger, Saibatu, Sarah Conte Lewis, LL Cool J, Nino Brown, Mona Lisa. Everybody will be taking the time for go down to that embassy, for go down to New York and Washington New York, for go register with voice. Today we are victorious. Today all the beats where how they call them Desmond Pessima go thief me phone. But all the thief where Desmond Pessima thief me phone in New York, we are victorious. We are victorious. We have climbed the ladder, and we have proven ourselves that the people's power, we have a voice that can not only relate to back home, it can relate internationally. Again, I want to thank each and every one of our fans, each and every one of our supporters, each and every one of our admirers, that the work now it begin. The work now it begin. And we're not going to start this work. We sit down, we relax. We go like the day when Mother Bio they go to ICC, we go like a delegation for them at the ICC back there and demonstrate against them. So that now the work begin. We go like that day when Mother Bio they go to ICC, let we people's power and politics with delegation, they meet and they back, we they demonstrate again. Because we cannot not for do us alone. But we waiting at the diaspora, we can go there, we go do our foreigner. Like when we go there, we do our foreigner, and I don't see results. Like when we go there, we do our foreigner. Una dey see results. So once again, I want to tell you all thank you. All supporters, all sympathizers, all lovers of people's power and politics. I want to tell you thank you. And I want to tell you say now the work begin. I want to tell you say now the work begin. We not go able to do this by we safe. We need in a small support for low put together. Because by the time when Madam Biode reach now and Sweden, the ICC, people's power and politics before they back for until they demonstrate back. So let them know say we they kill dog who side dog don't die. So let them know say we the people we serious. But again, we're not going for do am if we are not help we. Again, we're not going able for do am if we are not support we. Because una when they inside the country, some of una when in a don't lost in a people there, some of una when a family they just they missing, some of una the northerners when a military men they in jail. If una not help we not going for do boko. But you when they feel them, now you know. So if you like your country, before you don't go support foolishness, support still when meaningful to your country. I believe say Sierra Leonean, if Sierra Leonean they be love themselves, they be love them country. Now when for they get that money, say for PPP, like how they be together for housemates. Say yes, PPP. Now in a go tin up for we. Now in a don't defend we. Now in a don't make we game for talk like today. Now una don't make we people them, we picking them, we granny them, we grappa them. When they don't more than cold blood, now in a don't allow them forget voice. So yes, one support in a let in a team. When Madam Biode reach the ICC, let in a team back in the day for supporting her. Because in a no say inside salon, in a no get no voice. And if we not be on day for tidap for ina, who side in a good day today. So again, it left to ina. We go talk. Ina say we don't talk te, we don't squeeze te, we don't reach so. But the ball is left in a court. If una wa make we proceed with this kind of thing will they pass so. Let we Madam Biode reach the ICC, we say self-day. Let we get a demonstration with a large group. Let Madam Biode know say he's the most hated president in the salon. We can do it together. Now we all responsibility. And this victory, now we all get them. Because today, so man one go salon. He say, I don't do on social media. I don't take pictures, Cassandra kitchen. Wait till I go salon for them, go kill me. So man then they go intimidate them, people them, because they're affiliated to certain people. Will they see that? Before Madam Bio, Christian and APC and SLPP, they love. We get them on Facebook. APC and SLPP husband and wife. Now we'll not get her again. First of all, if you don't belong to the military, you are not a true Sierra Leonean. Each and every facet of the government entity is just being dominated by one tribe. But again, you get an opportunity. You get an opportunity for help PPP and the people of Sierra Leone for make your voice be heard. You not get the voice, you not get the time, you not get the energy, but you can support people's power in politics. Because I tell you that when the day reach, We want to be there. When the hour reach, when they will tell me the day, say that on the 19th or the 20th, Madam you for go appear, front the ICC, we go lek for make people's power and politics day front day. Let we demonstrate, let them know say we mean wetin we dey do, and we dey do wetin we mean. So again, one more time, I want to talk to Ina with fans, with followers, with supporters, with admirers, true Sierra Leoneans. That I'm with Esther Berry, we go waiting and call things together with the team. We have a team, not because I say Esther Berry, we have a team. We go put things together and we go ask Ina for any donation, because we go and make when Madam you they go na ICC day, PPP we for Dede, and we for Dede in full force, and we for Dede in power and in might, because now we they go represent with people them where they don't lock their voice in a salon. Because now we they go represent with people them where they don't more than a Sierra Leone. And because we want make ICC know say we know to jokers. We love with people them, we love with country, and we ready for do anything for we country. So once again, I thank you all of our PPP followers, our PPP fans, and our PPP admirers. Again, I dey tell you that for America here, now DJ Yusuf is the legitimate leader for now till October 28th. DJ Yusuf is the legitimate leader for PPP for now till October 28th. When we get to meet and greet, and then we go figure things out legitimately. Any other person will tell you say na him get PPP, na him register PPP, na criminal. As he don't prove, say GPOX na a criminal. We use he is such a criminal that he used in late mama in social security for go take PPP loan. And use in late mama in social security for take unemployment. So he's a criminal. And they talk without fear or favor. GPOX is a criminal. He is not involved with PPP. He has nothing to do with PPP. I just want to make a known to Ina. But again, when we don't talk with the team when we don't talk with the team, we go do another YouTube, WhatsApp. To tell you the truth, I have a problem. Me get problem with WhatsApp. I'm not to WhatsApp. Me not to WhatsApp person. Me not Facebook, Instagram person. So with yeah, I go send it to you. It go be Esther Berry. We go talk about that one day. We go talk about that day pretty soon. Esther Berry get for do that day. Because you know say me I need to collect money. Now Esther get for left now work it too. Me go just to do the audio message for America, yeah. This what they talk so yeah for America, because there we need like I said, need finances for when Madam they go na courts that day by God in power. We say for day, yeah, forget a team who they pay for na yeah for good day, and again we get for find some donation for we APC members of parliament where they hold the fort for fight for democracy. But again, Esther Berry, I go give you the information when we don't get everything from now to tomorrow, because we'll get to a small inquiry meeting, then we'll give the information how things could go. Yeah, we will give the information how things could go. But again, like what I say, I want to thank all our fans. I want to thank all our supporters. I want to thank all our admirers. And I want to congratulate all because we all did a good job. We all did a good job. The insults, the intimidation, the molestation, the cursing, for us to get this result, Clap for yourself. Now clap for yourself, oh. Now clap for yourself. And I remember when we dey go school. Now so we teach them, they say clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. So in all clap for yourself. In all clap for yourself. In all clap for yourself. Because we're doing a good job. Yes. And for Leo, we don't reach this point. God is really good. So again, like I say, we will give you that information after maybe from now to Sunday where we don't get to Kwashi meeting because we need for start the earlier the better. Later, don't go tell we say 8 and the 29 or the 30, they will begin scramble, say we want money. No, no organization, not a work without money. So one begin do a right. They will go always they get we budget that in case we need for go like that, we will just buy with ticket and go. That's so one do am. No organization, not they work without money. And at the money where pox be see, it be feel to say that personal money. You know, understand? So do ya at the beginner, inner with fans, inner with lovers, inner with supporters. Let we come together and do anything what we can do. And like I say, from now to Sunday, maybe Sunday weekend in review. Now we'll talk more about it and I will give you the information or the number when I will cash up or Zelle whatsoever, and then let we help make things work out because we could not do it without you. In I know say we on they don't kill with on they don't steal with on they don't dictate with on they don't beat with on they don't curse with on so do ya. Una when they not receive the embarrassment and intimidation, the inner support we normally keep on the like don't keep the ball rolling because we have already won. For let we get a day like a today that Madam has been invited only for questioning. That alone is a victory. And Lord pray that we're going to come back. Let the whole day. So Sarah Leone will be free from everything we go through. Again, one more time, I thank you all. And for whosoever give me a star, 200 star, $2. Thank you very Patty, thank you very much for your star. Thank you very much for your star today. And not give me star in Asia. This is not the this week here, now the list that gets Facebook, no must they pay me $100. But then I say that they support me. Just $100, $120 and Facebook pay me this time. Can you imagine? But then I say that they support me. And I needed a support more than this. I needed that for share, I needed that for tagging our friends, I needed that for subscribe. Not to other place there and they go subscribing and for subscribe to me too. From January up till now, where they beg 10 people, I don't even have 10 people who are subscribing to me, but the same people are here that they subscribe on the side. But then they can get information, then they can get entertainment, then they can get information, education, and entertainment. Anyway, before they go, today is shipping day. Yes, I did a whole lot of work yesterday. And I know say I be telling say they make ogiri. Rather fortunately for me, the ogiri one I make yesterday, I telling I say again for do another batch, right? The other batch I make, it don't already gone. Somebody can pick them up yesterday. So I don't have any ogiri. Virtually, I don't get none right now. I just boiled some yesterday. That's how fast it is going. So I tell God, thank you for that. And again, I want to show you some of my products that I do yesterday. Just so you can see. Oh, again, now for those of you who are putting an order for in a pepper sauce, obviously this is garlic. This is garlic. I get garlic or a bag like this. This is garlic. I will get for label them later on. This is garlic for a bag like this. Just to go for very small money. Trust me. It's just guess how much you think to say this they go for. For those of you where they order. And I get me sesame seed, me benny seed. This time called dry rice medicine. Yes. I mean dry rice medicine this. Trust me, when I carry this to Maryland, all those they will buy them, they not even carry and go to their house. They refuse for carry and go to their house. They just put an inside the motoka. One me customer, he just tell me say Auntie Casada put spoon inside. What pass there just to eat and say when I take and so wait I want feel for do and for just drink water. And again, maybe mix in if obviously sesame seed. Then I put fish, pepper, shrimp, very nutritious, very healthy, and very good sesame seed. Obviously, I get me garlic. Then over here, I get me basil. This is basil, and this jar they go for just $10. Basil, you only get for use a little bit of it because it's basil and garlic, so it's concentrated. So you get for use just a little bit of it. So again, don't forget for putting the order for your pepper sauce. If you didn't at the Great United States, if you didn't at the Great United States, don't forget for put your order for your pepper sauce. Because again, today is my shipping day. So if you can put your order for your pepper sauce, I will appreciate them a whole lot. And again, I want to thank you for those of the customers then we don't already buy from me before. I thank you, and I know say me pepper sauce are the best. And for those of una way are shipped to, which ship with last, what ship to in the last, and I remember say I gave on this me black seed and this me big seed. I think to say I put two each and every one of me packages. This big one, you should use them overnight, soak them overnight, and drink them first thing in the morning. You can just it gets a very unpleasant taste. But trust me, when you drink this in the morning, these are all herbs from Indonesia and Jakarta, but they are very good for the body. They're all natural. So now that thing in there they take will make 55. I know they take high blood pressure medicine. I know get diabetes. I know they take diabetes medicine. I know they take heart medicine. I know do no medication. It's because I do things natural and I'm very healthy. Trust me on that. I eat very, very healthy. So again, I just want to thank you, my customers. Again, for those of you who are not putting order 800 pesos, I'm going to do so right now. Go in and say how long maybe pesos don't they? At any time when you carry see them, it's still good for look. Not the way why they make them. And they make them only with 100% pepper. And again, for those of you when they buy me pepper sauce, not look and say that pepper sauce, not to shito. I do not do shito. I do pepper sauce. What I mean pepper sauce? Now the pepper. And again, sometimes you go to find out say the pepper get two different types here. Because sometimes if I buy the pepper, like normally they buy me pepper and allow one for it dehydrate before I do one. But if I buy them fresh, you go find out say it go look different way. So you get to understand. But at the same time, they are all tasty, they are all good, and they are all better. And again, my pepper na $20. And then they sell no $10 pepper. My pepper na 20 and 50. The big bottle na 50, the small bottle na 20. So again, I love you all guys. And again, the only way you can help me grow is to love, like, share, tag your friends, and again, you support the business. That's all. I love you all, and I'm out. My name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt, the PRO for People's Power in Politics. We need in a support, we need in a love, and we need in an encouragement. But together, as one, we can make Sierra Leone a better place. I love you all guys, and I'm out.